Is this is the screen visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So as I was talking that this is the definition part that we were talking about. Then there are 5 types: line, functional, line and stuff, matrix, and committee. So if you see the line organization structure, how does it look? On top, whom you have? Board of directors. Under that, managing director and general manager. And then we have the marketing manager, production manager, finance manager. Under production manager, again you have the works manager, foreman, supervisor, workman, right? So it is a very clear-cut structure and one of the oldest and simplest form of the internal organization structure. Yeah, if you are getting the exam, either you have to identify this diagram and tell me what kind of a structure is that, or if it is a theoretical exam, you have to draw and explain the structure. Okay, so when we'll be talking about the MCQs, we'll be discussing about multiple ways through which the questions can be asked in line organization. What are the advantages? It's very simple. It's definitely economical because it's a very clear-cut way of dividing the organization or structuring the organization. Discipline because each structure will be reporting to the superior. Quick, efficient, and flexible. You can make some changes in the structure, but there are some disadvantages also associated with this kind of structure because they are heavily burdened on the line executives. Now, if you see this structure, the foreman has to depend heavily on whom? The foreman needs to depend heavily on the approvals from works manager, and foreman has to depend heavily on the works completion office of the supervisor. So it is actually heavily dependent on the line executives, whoever is there in the line. So they are not concerned with the marketing side, or they are not concerned with the finance side, but they are very heavily dependent on the line itself. So non-availability of of services of experts. Now, if you are not getting a proper technical guy to fill into this particular position, that position will be vacant. समझ में आ रहा है? Now, if you don't get a supervisor, if you don't get a workman, or if you don't get a foreman, that particular position will be vacant. So non-availability of services of experts is another disadvantage of this kind of, because it is not that any other person from any other department can comply to that or fulfill that. So that is one major area. Too much dependence on limited executives, rigidity and delay in communication. Because आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो, फ्रीडम तो लिमिटेड है ही है, बट ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट अगर ये वर्कमैन को अगर प्रोडक्शन मैनेजर तक पहुंचना है तो फिर he has to go through how many levels? 1, 2, 3, isn't it? If the workman or the supervisor has to inform anything, any information to the production manager, he has to go through foreman, and the foreman will be again going to the works manager, and then works manager to the production manager. Clear? So obviously there is a delay. ये लाइन स्ट्रक्चर क्लियर हुआ है सबको?
Yes, sir.
क्लियर है? ठीक है. Then we have this functional organization structure. If you see this structure properly, in this functional foremanship, there will be 8 specialist foremen. So what happens here? The work is divided into functional areas. Suppose you have, this is one kind of a structure in production oriented units. Otherwise, you will find like general manager marketing manager, senior manager marketing, marketing executives, and then executive at a junior level marketing. So this is how this is the one structure of functional. Similarly, in finance also you will find general manager finance, then senior finance manager, finance executives. Likewise, it is divided. So here, if you see production manager, then assistant production manager, and then it follows like time and cost clerk, instruction card clerk, route clerk, and all such other different areas are here. So worker A is reporting to how many? Time and cost clerk here. The worker A is reporting here to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all these areas the worker A is connected with. Similarly, the worker B is also connected with all these 8 areas, and likewise the worker C. So in short, in functional organization structure, there are specialized areas, and whoever is that means they will be required to do the work in their specialized area, guided by the experienced staff, or the people who are experienced will be guiding them in that particular specialized area. There are advantages and disadvantages of this. As you can see, facilitates specialization, because each area, the entire organization is divided into specialized area. Whoever is specialized in certain work are categorized and grouped into one area. So it promotes specialization. It can also benefit large scale operations, because highly technical and specialized areas, people are grouped into one area, and they have the reporting structure likewise. Coordination is easy because it's one area. Suppose all the financial functional area people are working in the main in the similar line. It's very flexible also operational wise, because each and every person in the team will be knowing the technical work. It's not that somebody from the a completely different domain shifting to this area, because more or less they are specialized in the similar work. And also it ensures effective supervision, because clear cut, it's clearly chalked out as per their specialized areas. But the disadvantages are absence of unity of command. And what is the unity of command? We will be discussing unity of command, because see, there is in this picture, who is the boss for worker A? Can you tell me who is the boss? Whom he is reporting actually? Whom is he reporting? He is reporting to all. Are you able to hear me? Hello? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah. Anyways, this is the third one, which is line and staff organization structure. In line and staff, you will find one core group of people who are in the line, and line executives are actually the implementation people who are actually implementing the task, or doers, whereas staff people are the thinkers, or you can say the people who assist in the work. So in line and staff organization, line executives and staff who are the specialized people are combined together. So like in this situation, chief executive officer, now this economist and legal advisors, are they what kind of, see, straight lines represents line and broken lines represent staff. Straight lines are line people and dotted lines are staff people. So line and staff are two different categories of people working in the organization. Line are directly related to the work. Who are they? Like chief executive officers, will have marketing manager, production manager, and finance manager. All these three managers will be reporting to whom? Will be reporting to the CEO. Similarly, the foreman, workers, all these three foremen will be reporting to the production manager, not to the finance manager or to the marketing manager. Getting the point? Now, there is an economist and there is a legal advisor who are actually not directly into some activity in the organization, but economist and a legal advisor is actually helping the marketing manager and other like production manager or even to the finance manager. Similarly, even the legal advisor is also providing legal services to the marketing, production, and the finance department. I think, are you able to hear? Are you able to follow? I have a doubt. कुछ complications हो रहा है? समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कुछ? Just inform immediately.
স্যার একটা কথা বলবো?
বলো।
স্যার এই ইকোনমিক্স যে আছে সে মার্কেটিং ম্যানেজার আর প্রোডাকশন ম্যানেজারকে তো রিপোর্ট করছে, কিন্তু ফিনান্স ম্যানেজারকে তো করছে না।
না, মার্কেটিং ম্যানেজারকে রিপোর্ট করছে না, ইকোনমিক্স যে আছে সে হেল্প করছে, ডাইরেক্টলি মার্কেটিং কাজে কিন্তু নয়, ঠিক আছে? মার্কেটিং ওরিয়েন্টেড যে সমস্ত কাজ হয়, whatever work marketing manager is doing, he is not actually helping them, but actually this guy, economist, he is actually helping the marketing manager if to he will be providing some information about the overall economy. Ki agar economy, suppose there is a downturn going on, economy, suppose the inflation rate is very high, so what kind of product should be launched, whether the product launch should happen right or not. So all this guidance, strategic guidance is given by the economist. Okay. Similarly, it does not mean whatever question you just now asked ki marketing and production ke help korche, finance ke help korche na, ঠিক আছে? Eta not limited to marketing and production, he may also help finance time to time. But in other situation, you will see that economist, one person is allotted only for the finance, or you may say economist person is only guiding marketing. It depends on the organization.
Yes, sir.
This guy, the economist, you can hire, like suppose you have the teachers in the college, the faculties, professors, now directly you are interacting with the faculties. Now you also have some visiting lectures. Some professors from other universities or somebody from the company can come and talk to you. Workshops, right? No response. Can anybody from the industry come and directly talk to you if the department can organize it, right?
Yes, sir.
So what happens here? That particular guy from a foreign university, suppose if he is interacting with you, is he anywhere directly related to the syllabus and your regular activities and your class attendance and all those things? करते हैं क्या? नहीं करते ना?
No, sir.
Will he monitor your attendance? Will he give you internal marks? Will he conduct the examination? Anywhere related to your work, regular work? नहीं ना? But he is actually assisting you in some particular area. Okay. So that those kind of people are the staff people. Similarly, like we have the legal advisor team. He can be assisting the marketing team also. He can assist the production team also, finance team also, likewise. Is it clear? Who are the line workers and who are the staffs?
Yes, I understood.
Clear? Can anyone tell me? Who are the line people? Pratik is busy on phone. Ketan is also busy. Maitri?
Yes, sir.
Just tell me who are the line people and who are the staff?
So in economist and legal advisor.
Just okay. Economics and legal advisor. Okay, tell me.
So economist and legal advisors are the staff people, and chief the product manager or and marketing manager and finance manager, foremen are the line people.
Line people. Okay. ये एक तो क्वेश्चन आएगा ये आपके एमसीक्यू में, वो तो एकदम ऑलमोस्ट एनी ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटीज पक्का है, लाइन एंड स्टाफ. ठीक है, एमसीक्यू में वन who are the line and who are the staff, 99% chance है कि one kind of questions will be there like that, line and staff identification. ठीक है. So this is another kind of structure which is matrix. If you follow the structure properly, what you can find here, we have the project management office, functional manager, and the other three are all functional managers. It may be finance, HR, IT, anything. Under this, now if under functional managers, you can mention that like somebody will be purchase manager, production manager, materials manager, or marketing manager. You can mention it right like that. So the company is divided into, or the structure is divided into different functions. First of all, like purchase, R&D, marketing, finance, HR, IT, and then you have the project manager. Project manager A, project manager B, C, D, E, like that. So the organization is divided into projects and the organization is divided into departments. Getting the point? In the previous slides, what you got? It was based on the departments only, functional only. But in this slide, what you are seeing, it is divided based on number of departments, also divided on the basis of projects, project A, project B. So each project has a project manager. Now, this particular employee, the first employee in the left hand side top, he is reporting to whom? Is he working with two different groups or single group? The first employee you can see on the left hand side top, employee number 1. He is interacting with one or two managers.
So one project manager and one the technical manager.
Exactly. Suppose if you mention it, if you are drawing a chart like project management office, the second one, if you write it as R&D, research and development. Third, if you write functional manager, instead of functional manager, you write marketing. Fourth one, instead of functional manager, you write finance. Fifth one, instead of functional manager, you can write information technology, IT. So this particular guy, employee number 1, is working with the project management and also the R&D, research and development, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, on the second column, first row, second column, employee, he is reporting to marketing and project manager A, marketing manager and also project manager A. Likewise, that is called a matrix organization. Is the concept clear to you? Even if you read in the books, you will be highly confused, I know, because the particular type of organization structure may not be very clear to you, this matrix structure. But with the help of this diagram, I believe it is easy for you. You can write it down and take it as a reference material to understand how this matrix structure is working. So these are some of the benefits of matrix. decisions are wise because they're interacting with at both the levels. You can develop the skills because one side the employees are working with the project management team, the other side the employees are working with the R&D team, research and development or marketing team. The top management can concentrate on the strategic planning, response to changes in the environment, and there is also scope for specialization. But on the other side, on the flip side, you have the high operational cost, excessive workload because they are simultaneously working on two sides. Absence of unity command because sometimes there will be some kind of work demand from the project manager A, and sometimes there will be some work demand from the marketing manager. So there will be like demand workload will be increased, operational cost also increase, and sometimes it is difficult to balance. The final one is the committee structure. Now, committee structure is formed because of a specific problem to solve. Okay, if you have to solve a specific problem, for that the committees are designed, framed. Now, as we can see here, finance committee, purchase committee will have a board of directors and also executive committee. So, committee is a group of organizational members who discuss and develop solutions to problems. Now, the purpose of committee is to discuss various problems and recommend solution to the management. Any specific problem which is coming, suppose you have to install a machinery, heavy machinery, and you are importing that machinery from any other foreign country. Now, installation of that machinery, suppose you designate a committee that particular purchase, right from getting the quotations from which country, where will you source that machinery, till the time you purchase it, install the machinery in the premises, and it is functional. Suppose if I pick up 5 individuals, that you 5 are responsible for this committee, and we will have a board of directors operating. So that is one kind of a committee which is being formed for a solution, isn't it? So these committees are formed for specific solution to be created. Okay, and again they have this advantages and disadvantages. As you can see here, pools up the organizational resources in terms of knowledge, skills, and experience, and coordinating plans as well as facilitating their execution. That is the advantages part of it. In disadvantages, you have it's actually expensive, and sometimes nobody is accountable to the committee decisions. Committee decisions is nobody's decision just because it's everybody's decision. Whenever you are forming a committee, it's like it's not that a single individual is taking the decision. It's a group of individuals who are coming out with a decision. So sometimes accountability is lacking in those kinds of situations. So these are the two disadvantages that you have in when you are forming a committee. Clear? So this is what the different types of organization structure is looks like, and also the you can say the advantages and disadvantages of different types of organizations. I'm going fast because this is a little bit fundamental area, so you need not think too much into it. You should know what is an organization structure. What is an organization structure? Can tell me anyone quickly before we wrap up? What is an organization structure in your own words quickly? What is an organization structure? Anyone? Anoy? What is an organization structure? We have been discussing about organization structure right now. What is an organization? If you're not able to understand, you can ask me so that I can repeat. Am I going too fast? Are you not able to follow? Just tell me yes or no. Audible?
Sir, can I say?
Yeah.
So organization is a network where group of people are performed or executing some specific work.
Exactly, right. Very good. So organizational structures, if we say anyone else, thank you. Any other person can reply. Different types that we discussed just now. 5 important types of structures. What are the 5 important types of structures, organizational structure?
So, line structures, line and staff structure, organization structure.
Okay.
So, committee organization structure, matrix organization structure.
Line and
staff.
line. First is line organization structure. Second is
Yes.
functional.
Functional.
First is line. Second is functional. Third is line and staff.
Line and staff.
Fourth matrix, and fifth is committee. Okay. So what you have to understand here in this portion, what is an organization, what are the different types of organization structure, and what are the benefits of each structure, and what are the disadvantages of each structure. Okay. So nothing to worry. I'll be sending you the notes also. You can go through that once again, and if you have still doubt, you can ask so that we can clarify. But one thing is there, जो every week we should do something, some activities. You can plan it out. इतना serious होने का कोई जरूरत नहीं है. It is nothing. I'm not teaching something like I think it's rocket science. Very simple fundamental things. So enjoy the process. ऐसा नहीं है कि एकदम headache हो जाए अरे फिर से class है. ठीक है. So I think I can understand you have all subjects with too much of pressure. So at least one area you can relax and enjoy. थोड़ा सा fun element, थोड़ा सा activities, है कि नहीं? प्रतीक? प्रतीक कहाँ चला गया? शुभम? शुभम? सो गया ये जान.
यस सर.
अच्छा अब अभी भी जगे हो?
यस सर.
चलो एटलीस्ट वन ऑनेस्ट आंसर बोल रहा है. हाँ बाकी सब सो गए? तो हमको नहीं पता.
No, sir.
अच्छा नहीं सोए. ठीक है. तो एटलीस्ट वीकली वंस, ये स्पेशली आज का जो डेट है, आज क्या है? आज वेडनेसडे है ना. वेडनेसडे लास्ट आवर कुछ एक्टिविटीज प्लान करो आप. You can call sometime in the evening. Who is the CR of this class?
Suman and Sohel.
সুমন. সুমন তো নেই এখানে এখন. আছে? নেই. সোহেল আছে?
না
নেই.
না স্যার কেউই নেই.
দুজনের মধ্যে কেউ নেই. ঠিক আছে. At least plan something, plan some activities, maybe some kind of practical sessions or case studies or some kind of quiz in this particular hour, so that थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग भी हो. ऐसा नहीं हो कि एकदम मोनोटोनस टाइप का क्लास आ रहे जा रहे ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. वीकली वंस एटलीस्ट मेक some activity oriented. You can plan it. I have in my mind, but still you can think and just inform me. If it is interesting, we will implement that from coming week onwards. Okay?
Okay, sir.
That anything that will be interesting and that will add value to your learning process. That's all. Thank you. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, sir.